Hey, what's good, people? This is Vinny from Ldnboy YouTube channel, aka Ldnboypodcast. And today I will be discussing a topic called My Gym Metaphor for Life. And what it really is, it won't be about fitness at all. It will be like a metaphor that I've developed to navigate through my daily life through fitness. I feel like fitness and gym is a great reflection when it comes to, your daily life and progress. So in no way in this video would I be giving any sort of health tips or fitness tips. And just a little background. I've been going to the gym consistently, doing bodybuilding or resistance training since 2015. So we're now going into sort of 2022. That's almost a good 6 to 7 years. So I think I know what I'm talking about. So first of all, like when I say my gym metaphor to life, let me start off by saying, anyone that has done weight training will know that when you, pump a weight, you're sort of tearing the muscle, you're ripping the muscle. And then that muscle takes time to grow back. But when the muscle grows back, it usually grows back stronger, And I use that as an example, as a metaphor from when you go through stuff in your day-to-day life. Let's say you go through challenges or you go through bad experiences. The event will usually tear you down, make you feel down, but 9 times out of 10, if you get back up, you're going to be stronger, and next time it won't necessarily tear you down that much. So let's say if I went to the gym and let's say I was benching 60 kilograms on chest, right? The 60 kilogram, it will tear my muscle down, and then my muscle grow back stronger. And then let's say a few months down the line or a year down the line, when I try and attempt to bench 60 kilograms, because I've done it before and it'll be so easy, it won't necessarily tear my muscle down anymore. I'd have to go heavier. And that's with life, you go through tragedies or you go through hard times, and it makes you stronger, you come back with thick skin. They say hard times create strong men. So that's what I mean by my gym metaphor for life. That's like a first example I can tell you. A second example I'd say is, when you start off at the gym, you usually start off with the bar, I remember when I first started, when I was 17, I could barely bench the bar, and the bar only weighs 20 kilograms. And I know the sort of beginner mindset is you have the false belief that you have to be strong, you either got it or you don't type of thing. But let me tell you, you start off with 20 kg bar, and then slowly over a matter of months or years, some people take longer than others. Eventually, a few years down the line, say 3 years down the line, you'll be benching 100 kg. And I know this because I've done it myself. And that's an example, I say, in terms of reality. You can use that example of anything, Let's say you're starting off a new job or a new career. So you might not be good in your first week or your first month, but you take the necessary steps, and slowly you develop your skills, your resilience, and your strength, and then before you know it, you'll be a professional at what you do. You're building a thing called mastery. And yeah, so that's sort of start off small and build your way up gradually. You do that in the gym. You do that when you go running. Maybe, you can only run for a mile. Your body, your stamina only allows you to run for a mile. You keep it consistent, eventually you'll be running for 10 miles. You'll be running for 20 miles, You probably run 100 miles if you do it long and hard enough. So let's just recap. The first thing, metaphor, would be the tearing of the muscle, which is you go through hard times, you come back stronger, you come back thicker skinned, and then, starting something new from scratch. You start with a small weight, then eventually with enough practice, you get to a stronger weight. So that's like with any skill, anything that you start off with, right? And then it's like, like overwhelming yourself, like overdoing it, where you're going to need a rest period. I feel like with life, as well as the gym, you need like a rest season. Over the years, like, I've only really taken like a month, a year off at the gym. And that's usually when I go on holiday, I take 2 weeks off, and then with those 2 weeks you take off, you've probably developed bad habits, and then that's a whole month off at the gym. That might be lazy, but I've noticed when I've really overdone it, like, my body doesn't allow me to go 5 days a week anyway. Like, you have to take a break if you're overdoing yourself, because like life is all about balance. And yeah, back to the sort of reflective part of it, that's the same with life. Like, you can't really be working 365 7 days a week. That's why you've got like 2 days off. That's why you've got the weekend, or that's why you should like encourage yourself to go on holiday. So yeah, man, seasonal, bro. Like, everything takes a bit of rest, It's like plants as well, like gardening. If you put in too much water, yeah, plants need water to grow, but if you put in too much water, you probably kill the plant, because they need